After analyzing every aspect of emergency preparedness, psychology, physics, economics, culture, history, and philosophy, there's one unavoidable truth. Most people will continue to ignore this information until it's too late. This final video is for the minority who understand that knowledge without action is worthless. Human psychology creates powerful barriers to accepting uncomfortable truths about vulnerability and mortality. People prefer believing they're safe rather than acknowledging they need protection from scenarios they'd rather not imagine. The availability heuristic causes people to underestimate risks they haven't personally experienced, while overestimating risks they see frequently in media. Exposure emergencies seem rare because they're not dramatized in entertainment, while violent crimes seem common because they're constantly portrayed. Optimism bias leads people to believe negative events happen to others rather than themselves. I won't get caught in bad weather. I won't have car trouble in winter. I won't face an emergency. These beliefs persist despite overwhelming statistical evidence to the contrary. The planning fallacy causes people to underestimate how long tasks take and overestimate their ability to handle unexpected problems. Emergency situations involve multiple simultaneous challenges that overwhelm even well-prepared people, but most people underestimate this complexity. Status quo bias makes people resist changing current behaviors, even when presented with compelling evidence for change. Carrying emergency gear requires acknowledging vulnerability, which conflicts with self-image and social expectations about strength and preparedness. The tragedy is that emergency sleeping bags remove every rational objection to emergency preparedness. They're affordable, lightweight, compact, effective, and simple to use. The only remaining barriers are psychological rather than practical. Most people watching this video will find the information interesting, but won't purchase emergency sleeping bags. They'll mentally file the information under "good to know" rather than "must act immediately." This psychological pattern is predictable and preventable, but difficult to overcome. The minority who do take action represent the difference between theoretical knowledge and practical wisdom. They understand that being right after an emergency is less important than being alive after an emergency. Emergency preparedness separates people who learn from information from people who require personal experience. Those who act on information avoid becoming cautionary tales for others who require dramatic proof before changing behavior. The final truth is stark. Emergency sleeping bags work extraordinarily well for people who carry them and provide zero protection for people who don't. All the research, statistics, and arguments in the world can't help someone who doesn't have the gear when they need it. This information will remain available online for people who want to reference it later, but later assumes you survive to research it. Emergency preparedness is insurance you hope never to use but must have before you need it. The choice is simple and individual. Continue believing emergencies happen to other people, or acknowledge reality and prepare accordingly. The emergency sleeping bag doesn't care about your choice. Physics works the same whether you believe in it or not. For those who choose preparation over hope, welcome to the minority that understands the difference between knowledge and wisdom. For everyone else, I hope you're right about emergencies never happening to you, because the alternative is tragic and preventable. The final truth is that this information will save some lives and be ignored by others who become statistics. Which group you join depends entirely on what you do after you finish watching this video.